From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Monday, April the 15th, 2019. Israel's President Reuven Rivlin began consultations today with representatives of the various parties that garnered enough seats to make it into the new Knesset. Rivlin began with meeting officials from Likud and then met with members of the 10 other elected parties to hear their recommendations for Prime Minister before he makes his formal appointment for the candidate he believes has the best chance of forming a coalition. That presumably will be Benjamin Netanyahu. Meanwhile, the leader of the United Torah Judaism Party, which received 7 seats according to the final tally of the elections last week, said today that they actually have 8 seats. Yaakov Litzman claimed he received an updated result, giving UTJ an extra seat, taking it away from Likud. But the Central Elections Committee denied they provided any such updates. The committee will present its final tally to President Rivlin tomorrow, and the new Knesset will be sworn in on April the 30th. The Times of Israel reports that an Israeli delegation that was supposed to attend a business conference in Bahrain this week withdrew from the Global Entrepreneurship Network after a threat from a Shia terrorist group. The terror group, which is known to have ties with Hezbollah, released a video on social media directly threatening the Israelis, showing explosions targeting the hotel the delegation was supposed to stay in, as well as the conference center itself. The International Criminal Court in The Hague rejected a request to investigate American soldiers for possible war crimes in Afghanistan on Friday, which Prime Minister Netanyahu said bodes well for how Israel will be treated as well. The Palestinians have continually called for Israeli soldiers to be investigated by the ICC. U.S. President Donald Trump warned against such action when he praised the ICC decision. A statement from the White House today said that any attempt to target American, Israeli, or allied personnel for prosecution will be met with a swift and vigorous response. Netanyahu thanked the U.S. administration for their strong stand alongside the citizens of Israel and IDF soldiers. And staying with the Prime Minister, he and his brother Ido today received a number of personal effects of their fallen brother Yoni Netanyahu, who led and was killed in the infamous hostage rescue, the raid on Entebbe in 1976. The Netanyahu brothers received the items from Yoni's commander, Yosef Shemesh, including his coveralls, his compass, and his personal Passover Haggadah. While scientists in Israel made a dramatic announcement today, they unveiled a 3D print of a heart with human tissue and vessels, calling it a first and a major medical breakthrough. The heart, shown to the media today, is about the size of a rabbit's heart and is aimed to advance possibilities for transplants, though that is likely to take place about 10 years down the road. Tal Dvir, who led researchers at Tel Aviv University, said people have managed to 3D print the structure of a heart in the past, but not with cells or with blood vessels. He said this was the first time anyone anywhere has successfully engineered and printed an entire heart replete with cells, blood vessels, ventricles, and chambers. Dvir said researchers must now teach the printed hearts to behave like real ones. They plan to transplant them into animal models in about a year. The research was published in the journal Advanced Science. Well, SpaceIL is wasting no time, already planning its next mission to the moon. The Israeli lunar lander Bereshit crashed into the lunar surface on Thursday, coming very close to, but not succeeding in a lunar landing. And this weekend, SpaceIL chairman Morris Kahn said he had received so much support that plans for Bereshit number 2 are in the works.
I've decided that we are going to actually establish Bereshit 2. We're going to actually build a new Chalalit, a new spacecraft. We're going to put it on the moon, and we're going to complete the mission.
Khan, by the way, will also be honored next month for SpaceIL's efforts. Israel's culture minister Miri Regev said he and SpaceIL co-founder Kfir Damari were chosen to light a ceremonial torch at Israel's 71st Independence Day celebrations next month. Also lighting a torch will be the three mothers of the Israeli teenagers, Naftali Frankel, Gilad Sher, and Eyal Yifrach, who were kidnapped and murdered by Palestinian terrorists in the summer of 2014. Rachel Frankel, Bat Galim Sher, and Iris Yifrach will be the first trio to light the ceremonial torch together. They have been working since the tragedy to promote unity in the State of Israel. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Monday, April the 15th. At 7 o'clock, it's The Wisdom of Dr. Ruth. At 7:30, former UK Chief Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sacks discusses Maimonides' insights into the way children and adults are to experience the Seder night of Passover, found in the Rambam's Guide to the Perplexed. At 8, author Scott Shea, Rabbi Angela Buchdahl, and Rabbi Elliot Cosgrove talk about whether faith divides or unites us with Rabbi Chaim Steinmetz in a program of the Jewish Week and Hebrew Union College Jewish Institute of Religion. At 9 tonight, Mark Golub sits down with the widow of legendary baseball player Jackie Robinson, Rachel Robinson, on L'chaim. At 10:30, the American Jewish Committee's 2015 Moral Courage Awards. And coming up right after this newscast, it's Innovation Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Monday, April the 15th, 2019. I'm Teisha Bader.